Hello and welcome to another update video about FETCH.AI. We seem to be going for one more low here. That was also one of the last updates I provided on Discord. It was done yesterday at around 3 p.m. At least one more low seems likely based on current price action. We saw the price just consolidate here, just sort of sideways. Actually, I just need to open that in browser. But yeah, you can see here just sideways action, just consolidation. And the idea was, okay, either we get just one more low in wave 3 here within a larger wave C of Y of 4. And then we do another 4-5 pattern. So one more low, another lower high, and another lower low. Or one more low might be enough. But certainly we don't have any indication that really a substantial low has formed. Because if we go back to the live chart, then we can see that we have now reacted to a standard Fibonacci resistance area, which is between 94 cents and $1.15. There is no sign that a low is in place, a substantial low, until we break above $1.15. Why is that the case? That's because the move down from the 17th of July high is so far only in 3 waves. So it's only in 3 waves. That means it would normally look better with one more low in wave 3. Or at least, well, that would then be an impulsive wave count. And I cannot rule out that wave 3 is already done. In this case, however, we would still get another low because this would be a wave 4 first before we go down. So one more low in wave 3, then a wave 4, then a wave 5, or directly the wave 4 and the wave 5. That the low is already in, I mean, there is no evidence for it, okay? Not as long as we stay below the trend line. By the way, we have here 3 touch points on this trend line. I think it's quite an interesting one to watch. But also we are still below Fibonacci resistance. So I showed you yesterday in the update that we have a resistance area, Fibonacci resistance, and it's based on the idea that we could already be in the 4th wave here, 4th wave corrective rally. And to measure the Fibonacci resistances, or let's say retracements, we take the length of the 3rd wave and then we typically watch for the 38.2 retracement, the 50%. That would be in an impulse down, but I cannot rule out that we're moving down in a diagonal. There are some overlaps here in the structure, and therefore I'm adding the golden ratio level as well, the 61.8 FIB retracement. Then we have the trend line as well that could provide additional resistance. So if we're already in the 4th wave, we might be dealing with an ABC structure here, but that doesn't make a great long trade setup. Basically, it would just be like A, B, C. That's possible. That this here was just simply an A wave. We're forming a B wave pullback and then rally once more in wave C. Just be prepared for that. If we go down directly, I think this is simply an extension in wave 3. So bottom line is the rally was corrective. There is no evidence at all that a low has formed. And the next support level is at 52 cents. Any break below that level will lead to a break below the long-term support. And that's not great. I mean, if we zoom out a little bit, definitely not bullish then. It would make the entire chart completely messy. We could still see it as a 4th wave pullback. Remember that we said we might be in a C wave rally. And this here is a B wave that bottomed in November 22. We saw our wave 1, we saw our wave 2, we saw our wave 3. The problem and the warning that I gave out here is about the 3rd wave that was basically too short to be reliable. It was too weak. The 3rd wave didn't even reach the 1.38 extension. That would have been $4.85. That makes the entire structure very questionable. I've seen many altcoins fail in potential diagonal patterns if the 3rd wave, or when the 3rd wave didn't reach the 1.38 extension. But that is nothing new to anybody who's been watching the videos here. And I've even seen the diagonal patterns fail even if the 3rd wave reached that level. So that means, you know, if it didn't even get there, I mean, it's just indicating additional weakness in my view. So just be prepared for a possible break of support. The trend is still down and we have to focus on further downside until we see a first indication that a low is in place, like a break above resistance as mentioned. That's the update about FETCH.AI. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.